we're going to be talking about sports management.
The most important thing here is for you to know that it's actually a virgin forest on sports management. You know, the it's really a jungle of a lot of things that you may do in sports management. If you try to look at the sports management, there is a sports agent, there is a sports organizer, there is a sports administration, there is a sports science if you wanted to focus on your sports science and the coaching education. Okay, there are a lot of things that within the line of sports management that you can get into. Okay, you want to get into clinics, you want to get into school sports. Okay, there are a lot of things that you can get into where you can have a whole year round schedule of the activities. The fundamental sports management includes areas such as sports marketing, event management, communication, and coaching. Now, the heart and soul of sports management is actually the sports marketing. Without the sports marketing, you cannot have the sources of funding. Okay, you don't have the motivation. You don't have all of the resources to fund your manpower and others. Okay, coach, can we go to the next slide? Sports marketing. If you try to look at the sports marketing, the word alone of sports marketing is it's too broad. Okay, now it involves developing and implementing marketing strategies to promote sports teams and events and organizations. It's basically um, you're talking of organizations can easily create plans for the whole year. If that's gonna be every Saturdays, okay, let's go every Saturdays or every Sundays. We're going for running events. Okay, running events can have north, south, east, west events. Okay, this person will handle for the north. This person will handle for the south. This will handle for the east and the west. Okay, so there are four organizers that you can make in just one Sunday. You have 50 Sundays. You can have 50 fun runs if you want. That's a sample, okay, of an organization where you create that kind of a setup. Now, requires creativity, analytical skills, and deep understanding of the sports market. Now, if you don't know, okay, I'll give you a good example. How can you create a league? A very simple way of creating a league is that you really need to get the coaches, okay, to be at your side. Okay, the coaches is the heart and soul of the league. You can have about 20 coaches to be following you and with uh, with the whole heart, okay, to be with you. You need to give them some incentives out of following. Okay, so if you do have about 20 coaches, that's going to be 20 teams. Really good. Okay, if that's about really 20 teams, well, what would you expect? It includes advertising, campaigns, social media engagement, and sponsorship. If you wanted marketing, okay, the cheapest way is the uh, outdoor marketing. outdoor marketing has an impact, and it can stay there for about 6 months, 8 months, 10 months if you wanted to. It all depends on the setup that you're gonna be doing on an all outdoor marketing. Okay, that's the cheapest. Okay, well, if you're gonna be having about uh, advertising on a TV, well, it's gonna be a 1 minute. For example, if it's nationwide, it's 1 minute, 1 million or more. It all depends. I just told you that one of the cheapest will be the outdoors, where if you're going to be focusing only for one community, if you're going to be focusing only for one region, you can only focus on that by the outdoor. Okay, because if you're just talking about the digital, you can still do the digital by or the social media by dominating within the area only. You can, but you cannot really control it. Okay, it's basically you can do the social media by tagging. You can do social media by Instagram, okay, Facebook, and others. Okay, that's another way. Okay, which is quite cheap. Okay, with regards to the Facebook and the Instagram, that you can easily post it. Okay, it's the power of communication. You create a power of communication, like, okay, uh, the teachers. Okay, we're gonna be having an event for this day. Okay, within, you can, because of the power of communication. Okay, like now. Okay, you can have a GC. So a GC where the group chat within all the principals, the schools within those area, in just merely a chat of giving information, the whole community, the whole region will be given information already. That's the power of the communication now. Okay, so the any kind of event that you're going to be doing in a sports management, okay, you can easily create that kind of power of communication through the GC itself. It involves an able to communicate with internal personnel such as coaches, athletes, and other colleagues. It involves the able to communicate with the members of the public and media professionals. I just told you, okay, that it's actually a GC that you can easily send it in just merely seconds. You can disseminate all of the information within that certain time. The event management. Now, the event management is the most important thing that you need to know. For example, we're going to be having a fundraising program, which is uh, actually a concert. Okay, we're going to be having a Valentine concert. Okay, we'll the only way that we can easily make a fundraising on that. Okay, is we can get the 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 most uh, let's just how do you call it, uh, demanding the highly what's this chosen highly chosen singer, highly chosen personality that you're gonna be putting in, and they are willing to only accept within that kind of an amount, or most probably they may consider it is a voluntary effort because it's a fundraising program. It's really up to you. The way you talk to them, it's an event management where if you're really charging, okay, per seat, okay, about 500 to 1,000, and you do have, oh, I'll give you that, okay, UAAP, okay, it's an event management, okay. The UAAP is charging about 500 pesos per ticket, for example. That's about 10,000 no, 50,000 spectators. If that's about 1,000 pesos each times 50,000 spectators, that's what? Okay, 1,000 times 50,000. That's 50 million a day. See, if that's going to be up to about 7, best of 7, that would run 7 times 50 million a day. See, I can easily pay the team to play for that. That's how good you are in an event management. See, you can easily create, but the bottom line here is that can you easily convince UAP? Take note, it's only about, before it was about 7 teams. Now it's only about 4 teams. It's quite hard for you to convince that they will be joining. It's gotta be a culture within the UAAP. And that culture, they are ready to spend. Guys, now it's gonna be not gonna be a lecture. It's gonna be a video for you guys to learn more. This is an introduction of sports management.
Video and so on. The first video's, I think, 29 minutes. It's really a good one.